Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to What Remains of Edith Finch. I've seen some of this game, but I don't know much.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
House. Uh, house. Okay, so we have a zoom in
I
feature,
lived
which
here
is
until I was
weird.
11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Why? It doesn't make any sense unless there's something weird plan. Something wrong with those rooms. Workers Island Gazette. Oh,
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked
yeah,
urgent, open immediately.
did I do that? That's so weird.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Louis. That makes sense.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
I've been
Maybe she
thinking of
thought I'd know, or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
where do I get up? I'm going down here. I'm thinking of buying a game called, I think it's Alone, or Alone in the Dark or something. Looks cool. I'll probably buy it and play it on here.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
House. Finch, I think. Milton? Oh, Milton Finch. I think,
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent, as if they're about to say something but never do.
the game Alone in the Dark, at least I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. It has a really cool snowy landscape, and I need some snowy landscape. So that's one of the reasons I'd want to look at it. So yeah, I'll probably play that. I don't know when, but it'll probably be soon.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Weird ass house.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
I mean, I can't blame you. Look at this architecture. Doesn't make any sense. Like at all. If only I was Virgil.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Oh, I thought she was gonna say something else, something crazy.
I hoped the key might
Makes
unlock the
sense.
front door. It didn't.
Well, okay. Uh,
Looking in, I
weird.
felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
I mean, probably. If you're afraid of it, that makes sense. I keep trying to sprint. It just zooms in. Garage. Okay. There's a hole in that fence. Oh. Really?
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Oh, I wonder why. Late.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Hey, weird. That this pool looks a lot like like a pool I used to have when I was younger.
For the first time in years,
It's 2010. And on here, it says she's 1999. That's when she was born. 1999. Odin. What?
I felt like I was home.
I mean, aren't you like at your childhood home?
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Lots of wine bottles.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Makes sense.
Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house. So we had Chinese a lot.
Flavors of India, tasting Thailand, flour, salt, water, yeast. Fanny Farmer Jr. Cookbook. A book of mushrooms. Smoke in the forest. A pie for Piper, a cosmic cuisine, and a pleasure of Japanese cooking. The pleasure. Miss Bell's Bakery. It's all the normal stuff you'd see.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
That doesn't look right at all. And first of all, learn how to organize your books. Second, what in the fuck is going on here?
Edie told me once that every finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
What? What does that even mean?
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Understandable. That's kind of what moms do. Oh, I'm dumb. This is when they left, November 2010 or 2010, because that's would make her 11 at the time when they left.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Barbara.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Makes sense. Beetle. Squirp.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Sink? What's that even mean? They have a lot of book storage and a lot of books that weren't stored.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
It's a drinking. Fine dining under fine
It was like a
china.
bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Ooh,
My mom
home.
was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Oh, I didn't go upstairs. Wait, who's Barbara? Sven. Great Grandpa Sven for Barbara.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
What do you mean? Like, all of the bed, like you couldn't go in them? Like, where were you guys sleeping? Calvin.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
America.
As a kid, I just assumed
What
every house had
in the
peepholes and sealed
fuck?
rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Why do you have carpet in your bathroom? King and Yelp. Necronomicon. Time in the God swings with infinite chess. Wait. I know Necrocom, the Necronomicon, or whatever it's called. And the King in Yellow. I know about the King in Yellow. And the Necronomicon. I don't know much
The
about the
last time I was
Necronomicon.
in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
It's cool. Among Us. Mix. What the fuck? It's weird. Okay. Molly.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Okay. Why even say that? Go in there in a second.
Whenever people ask me about my family,
Barbara
the first
Finch.
thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Who fucking Barbara?
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
That is a crazy hairstyle. Like, why even have it combed in on the top, and then you just have it crazy on the sides? Barbara.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
2 years. She barely had anything. Like dreamers too. Vikings belly. The King Neil again.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
This room's cool.
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
The lighting makes it look like you're almost underwater. It's
Lewis
really
told
cool.
me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
I mean, I feel like it makes sense that there is.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Up.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Alright, let's get it.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
That's probably why he disappeared then. And why
Reading
your
this, maybe it
mom
sounds
doesn't
like I
like
had
this
a plan,
place.
but I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Port House. Orcas Island Camps.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here, before my mom sealed the doors.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen.
What?
It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Damn. Oh, I didn't think she was gonna eat it. You fishy. What?
I thought about eating Christopher, but I
No.
held back.
That's bad. What's that? Pretty sure that was on here. They have their own bathroom? That's crazy.
I kept eating and eating.
That's disgusting. I shouldn't have made her do that.
I ate a lot of things that night.
That's terrible. Because those are not... Heard
Then
weird.
I heard chirping outside my window.
Oh god, no, I don't want to go over there. Something's bad. Something bad is gonna happen.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Oh.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
I'm hungry. You must eat.
It was a barn swallow going back to her
Starfish.
nest.
And it looks like a map.
I reached out for her.
Oh, no, no, oh, no, I don't
And
wanna.
suddenly,
What?
I was a cat.
No, I don't like this. I don't like this.
I
This is
tried to
weird.
be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
I don't like that she turned into a cat. Am I not supposed to go up there? I'm just gonna say.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
I don't like this. Oh, the garage isn't even built.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Why am I a cat? I don't like it. I shouldn't be a cat. It's really weird. I feel something bad is gonna happen. Like it already hasn't happened.
I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up
statue.
in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Why though? Like, yeah, you're hungry, but
I
it's...
gobbled her up,
Oh.
and suddenly I was an owl.
Oh.
First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
I don't like this.
Rabbits.
Where? I wasn't looking. Oh, okay.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit.
Hey,
Then I flew off to find something bigger. a mama rabbit.
There. Yeah. Let's go get it.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
What is going on? Oh. Can't. Oh, there we go. What in the fuck is going on? What is happening?
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
I don't like this at all. Shit.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Yeah, you do.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Oh my goodness.
I grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water.
What?
When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What the fuck? What is going on?
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
So weird. Like, what is going on?
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Dude.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
I know that song.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
What is going? What is this? Doesn't make any sense.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Doesn't make any sense. I don't know what's going on, and I don't like it. Oh. Is this her toilet?
I got closer and closer.
Oh, no.
All my stomach started growling.
All of them?
And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
So she just accounted her own death.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
What is that? Oh. Okay.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories.
Oh, I wonder
Edie
why.
would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten,
The parents' room.
she was the one who named it Molly.
I spent a lot of time in Great Grandma Edie's room.
Lurpy. Burpy. Bob. Bub. Rob. Shit. Herpy, maybe? Derpy. Derp. Zerpy. Derpy Jr. Okay. Weird names, but
We
alright.
got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom.
Dragon
When
kills
Edie told
finch.
people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed.
Sven.
She could have, but she didn't.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
1937 Sven Finch.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Sense. Oh my god, the government bathroom.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
It's disgusting. There's a secret in this bath.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Interesting. Oven Finch. Wait, what?
Sven gave Sam
51.
an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
No. Oh, it's this place. Fort Calvin.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him.
New Command Center.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Makes sense. Oh, another book.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again, and he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Wait.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready!
Oh.
Coming!
Oh.
But that day, he finally made up his mind
Oh.
to do it.
No.
I told him going around was impossible, Maybe if I hadn't said that.
impossible.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
No.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
Oh.
I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Dude.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
You can't just do that. You can't just drop that kind of story. Oh, that's crazy. That's
After the funeral,
actually wild.
Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Understandable.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
She got story vibes like that. That's pretty cool, actually. You're telling me she didn't find this as an 11-year-old? Especially in a house like this, how could you not
The
expect
passages
all
were
this
a
stuff?
pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Well, you can go ahead and open that. Milton again. Oh, we're in Barbara's room.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Barbara's room.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
It wasn't fun because she wasn't popular after that, I assume. She lived for 26 years. Alright,
Of all the
let's see
stories
it.
people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Maybe because it's the most real. Nah, I'm kidding.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately,
Is that really a
her
boost?
scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better.
Makes sense.
I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her
Walter.
convention comeback was
Did she take
canceled.
away Walter? Not having
Okay,
sex
I'm
with you,
hearing
Walter.
frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the
Cool.
music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be
Good
back
to
in a
know.
sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent. She found Rick's
Such a
scratch
basic
and
choice.
imagined the worst.
I can't take it seriously because of the music. Where is he?
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer,
That's weird.
Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
What? What?
The old fridge rattled. And
Fridge.
still.
Oh dear!
You waited down there for that long?
Oh.
Rick?
Why do you wait down there so
Barb,
long?
relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
He sat
I'm
down there
not
for
scared, Rick.
20 minutes.
I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She
It's
threw
like-
him out. But
it's
she
like,
kept
dude.
a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours
Picture show?
later,
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Walter. It's a cool decoration. Oh, this is this room?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
It's really not gonna do much. He has a hook.
He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
No, there's not. Trust.
That night, she played her part beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
So we probably heard that shit.
He wasn't moving,
Yo,
but she
go kill him.
sensed the story might not be over yet.
Why is she walking so slow? It's really, really annoying that she's walking this slow. Yeah, he's obviously gone.
The hookman
Oh
had
no!
vanished.
Where'd he
She
go?
listened for his breathing,
Oh no!
but all she heard was
Where'd he go? Oh no! Maybe she didn't move like a snail.
at the door. She heard whispering. inside the house.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. That's all you have to say?
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true.
What?
Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box was all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Ooh.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Alright. Okay, dude. That's a crazy back panel. What?
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Is there anything else in this room? She's a really small room.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Yeah, it makes sense. Now I know where to go. But that is gonna have to wait for the next episode. If you liked what you watched, please subscribe and watch the next one.